Okay, folks, what we're doing today is we're putting up a sliding curtain in my wood shop because I have a wood lathe and I want to contain my dust and shavings. So we put up one section already, and now that I've done it, I'm going to give some tips. Bought this on Amazon. It's a 96-inch curtain, and it slides real nice. You can see how it slides out of the way, and you've got to put that track up, and it's not that difficult, okay? But I love the way this slides. It's really easy once you do everything right. And I got a couple pointers. So I've laid it out. As you can see, I've made a chalk line and laid out exactly how I want to do it. I'm working with 72-inch wide curtains, which is fine for what I'm doing. And I bought the track. I bought a 14-foot track, and it comes with all the accessories and parts you need to attach it to the ceiling or a wall. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you real quick because I'm going to show you some of the parts. Excuse my messy shop. Okay. Now what we have, I'm going to show you in my hand. This is a clip. And this clip attaches to the ceiling and holds the track. Okay, now, the one not so good thing is they've given us these things here to go into the drywall, okay? And they do not work. They slide around. I suspect they may be that this has been in a package for a long time, and this plastic has gotten real brittle and hard and doesn't expand and just doesn't work with the screw. The screws are good. I would recommend the screws because they're just the right size and they're not round-headed. They're a flat-headed screw like this. You've got a flat head on it. But I do recommend buying these things. Right here is a package of what I use, and I love these for attaching anything to drywall. It's a very easy. When you mark your holes, you use these. They screw right into the ceiling, and your screw goes right in here to hold the bracket on, and it works great. And they say you can drive these right into the ceiling, but what I do is I drill a marker hole, and I'll get into that later. But I drill all my holes with a little special jig that makes it really easy. And it's like a template. You just hold it up there and you drill through it, and it makes your 2 holes you need to hold the bracket up. But these are great. I highly recommend these. These are the smaller size, and they're much less expensive than the larger ones. And the screw goes right in there, and this just works great. You can do all this with a Phillips head screwdriver or a Phillips head bit in your drill. So at any rate, these are what they give you. These are little gizmos, and they slide on the track, okay? I'll show you more about that later. And then what hooks onto those are these little things here. These are little, well, I can't show you too much about this, but these are little squeeze clips that hold your curtain. And I'm just going through this real quick right now, but I'm going to show you this all later as I go along and do it. But at any rate, that's what I've done so far. And I just have to show you a couple little easy things to do, and it makes it much easier because the directions aren't very good. This is the jig I made. This is a drill bit I'm going to use. And I go ahead and I hold it up to the ceiling and I drill my 2 holes, as you can see. And then I put 2 of these in the ceiling. Okay, here's another angle. Come up best photographer, but I do know how to edit. So, anyway, okay, so let's do it again. I'm going to move my ladder over a little bit. I guess. All right, we're going to do the next one. This is my jig, my little marker. I hope everybody can see this. Marker has two little holes here. I'm going to hold it right on the line. Okay, I'm going to take my drill. I'm going to drill two little holes here. One, two. Okay. Now, get my two of my little white inserts. And I'm going to put those in next. Okay, go right on the drill here, and we'll push that. Go right there. Good. Pick this one. Makes it go really quick. All right, I'm gonna get my screws. These are the screws that hold the clip, see? Excuse me. Okay. Next clip. Make sure it's pointing the same as all the others. There's a different side to these. They all have to be pointed either one way or the other. Doesn't matter which way they're pointing, but they all have to be pointing the same way. So what I do is, I take my screw and I put it through, and I set my drill on it. Whatever. Of course it takes longer when I'm on camera. Okay, now I go to that hole and I put it up there. And I get that way. And I line up the hole, wherever that other hole is. There it is. Okay. Put the next screw in. Shove it tight. And there we go. And we go on to the next. Okay, I've got a drill. I've got my jig with my holes, my marking holes, and I've got a Phillips head on this other drill. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm spacing these 12 inches apart. So I'm going to put this on my line. Okay, and I'm going to drill two holes for the next clip. So here's the drill. I'm going to go ahead and these two holes, they mark for the gizmo I put in here that we screw into the ceiling, these little things. I'm talking
Oh, I thought
on a video.
Okay, careful, Dave.
Okay, we got those in. Now I will get my clip. All right, I've got my two screws and my clip. All these clips have to be facing the same way. It doesn't matter. It can go this way or that way, but they all have to be the same for you to put the track up. So I put a screw in here like this. I get my drill. And I go up here and put this one in. Okay, I wind it up. And then I put the other screw in. Make sure these are tight. Don't want to over tight. And there it is. There's your clip. And then we go to the next one. Oh, it's lunchtime. Let's see. See you after lunch.
Like,
Okay, this is the track. I want to show you, when you look at the track, you see the top is flat and the bottom is rounded on the bottom. That should be the bottom. The top goes towards the flat area goes towards the ceiling. Okay, and it clips onto the clips. This is flat. I guess you can see it. Yeah, you can see it like this. You see the bottom's round, the top is flat. And the rollers go on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to put this up. All right? I'm ready. I'm ready to put my track up. And we're going to clip it into the clips. The clips have a little spring. Once you clip it, it catches it and holds it tight. So here we go. I'm going to get it started. This one. Put it in there. Get it up there. There. See, I heard it click. Get over here. Make it click. Make it click. And it'll hold it up. Come on. There, that's click. That's click. Okay. And this one has to click. It's clicked. Once you get a few on, it'll hold it. All right, so looking good. Get over here. Get this one clicked. That one's clicked. Then the last one has worked out pretty good, actually, lengthwise. Good. There we go. So that's all clicked, okay? There we are. Nice and strong. Okay. That's that so far. And you see all the way down. Okay, these are the little gizmos, the slider gizmos. What I like to do, we're going to use these. It's like a little clamp with teeth. Really holds. That's what we're going to use to grip the plastic. I have a plastic thing, gizmo, the curtain. So this is going to grab the plastic, very strong. So what I'm going to do, I like to put these on first, like so. And then I take the pliers and I squeeze this hook so it's closed. There's still just a gap if you have to take it off. But that keeps it from falling off, and when you're sliding and installing, keeps it all together. So that's how I do that. And these are end caps. You can put these on the end of the track to stop. Okay, I'm going to show you, we've got the little gizmos that's going to hold the plastic shower curtain. This is what's going to hold the curtain and slide across the track. See these little wheels? They slide on the track. Make sure your track, the concave side, is facing the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on like I did all the rest of them. You just put it right on the track and you can see how they all slide. So then we're going to separate these about 5 inches apart and hang the curtain on those. Now here's the last one I'm going to put up here. Get that on the track. Okay, and then we'll separate them about 5 inches apart all the way across the track, and we'll hang the curtain. And we'll do that tomorrow because I've had it for today. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it. The end result is worth it. Just take your time. Always be careful on the ladder. Wear good shoes. Be safe. And if you don't feel like you can get on the ladder, get somebody else to do it for you. Okay, as you can see, I have distributed, I have spaced the little hooks that hold the curtain. I've got them all like divided, and so now we're going to install the curtain. Okay, so you can see it all ready to go. So I'm just going to jump up on the ladder. It's going to look sort of weird, but I'm going to get it hooked up and then readjust it a little bit and get started. And before you know it, we'll be done. At any rate, that's what it looks like before the curtain. I love these little clamp things. They really grip good once they're hooked in, because they have a little ridge on the edge of the part that clips onto the plastic, and it really grips, will not slip off. All right, I'll be back. Okay, let's put the curtain up now. Put the first one on there. I'll put the second one. Here's one other option you can do if you need more weight. My curtain came with some weights, but I wanted a little bit more weight, and I added some little strips of lead. You can put anything in there. You can put washers, make a little slice with a razor blade and put some washers or a piece of lead or something. It keeps it down better, and you don't have to do this, but I like a little bit more weight on my curtain, and it keeps it nice and straight, and it's easier actually to slide back and forth when it's got this kind of a little extra weight. No biggie. Okay folks, here's another little thing I made. Very easy to keep the curtain nicely against the wall when you're not using it. Took me about 10 minutes to make this. I'm holding the camera with one hand, and I'm going to push these up here against, so you can see. You just slide your curtain in here like so, and that keeps it up nice against the wall. Okay? Other option, which I had to do on this side, I've got a bungee cord, as you can see, a nice little bungee cord, and we'll go ahead and push this up, and we'll just wrap this around two hooks. Oh, this is crazy. Anyway, there's number two. Okay. So all is done. And now we have our curtain. I'm just going to unhook it from here. Pull it over. There's the first one. And here is the second one. We unhook our bungee cord. And pull this over. And we are protected. Keep that sawdust out of my shop. Easy cleanup. Alrighty. Don't know what else to say, but good luck.